Hey guys, it's Jenny. Welcome back to the Crafting Bookworm. We're ready for part 3 of our Freely Forgiven Bible study. Okay, welcome back, you guys. If you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you guys being here. We are doing the Freely Forgiven Bible study, and this is a design team project for Diane at Faith Art Design Studio, and this is number 21 of her Faith Windows. And there is a 7-day Bible study, or actually you could just do the Bible study in one day. Since it's only 7 verses, I'm probably going to have it done in a couple days, so a couple videos for this. For the Bible study part, because you would have already seen parts 1 and 2 of putting our folio together. And once we finish today, we will start doing our Bible study. Okay, so where we left off is we had this put together, and you guys saw my dastardly mistake back here. I was able to fix this one, but I had these upside down, and this one is still upside down. But I can always cover this part up with something, and this part I'm not too concerned about. So, yeah, and this I couldn't take off because it was already had been glued on for a little while, and I need to trim that part a little better. So I didn't want to try to pull that one off, and then just, you know, it would have been a whole big fiasco. So I just left that one alone. It is for my own personal use, so it is perfectly fine. And what we've got here is we're going to have these places for the Bible study. We got a little flip out here, and I wanted a little extra spot, so I had all places for all the verses, because this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back here would be 6 and 7. Or 6 and 7, these two. That's the back cover. I don't want to do anything on the back cover or any of it on the front cover. So that part is done. So what we're going to do today is we're going to get our punch going on for our closure, and then we're going to get some pockets and stuff. And whatever I don't finish in this video today, I will just be doing off camera. I'm not going to have another video working on this. We're going to go right into the Bible study, and the Bible study is going to be 2 days, I think. So I don't know if these are going to be consecutive days that these videos are running. So there may be a day in between, or what have you, to get this Freely Forgiven study done. I'm really excited to do this one. I think it's going to really hit home, really going to resonate with me. So anyway, let's get our hole punched. Okay. I believe I'm going to use a blue eyelet for it. And I'm going to do this properly, and we're going to measure, because I think we're 8.5. So we're going to go at 4 1/4. Where is my pencil? There it is. And that's where we're going to punch the hole for our closure. Okay. Is that dark enough for me to see? We shall see. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. I forgot that I put in a small eyelet somewhere on another project. I think for my Grunge Faith Journal, which I will be having a flip through soon, I hope, of that one. That's been in progress for a long time. since before vacation. But I just had, I had so many more other things going on. I had Faith Journal July going on. I had the Christmas in July swap going on. Our vacation was going on. And same with the Gracious Green design team project. I got it put together, but it's just, it's sitting there empty right now. So I will probably do some work in that one as well. Okay, let's use our pencil tool. Make that a little wider. Put in the eyelet. There we go. We are going to get our washer. If I can grab one. A lot of people don't use the washers. I do. It gives it something to cling to. What is going... Oh, I had the wrong... Boy, I hope that didn't mess it up. I think it did mess it up, because it didn't get underneath. Oh, wait, there we go. Let's try that. See if I can save that. Yeah, I think it did okay. All right. I had the wrong one on there because, like I said, I put a little eyelet into something. Okay, so there's that. Let's see, what do I have in elastic that will work? I've got white. And I've got this light blue. I think this light blue might work okay. My purple, sadly, is almost gone. Why is that in there? I got a red. Yeah, that's the only ones I've got that's going to work in here. Oh, I got this cream one too. The cream one would be pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the blue. If you guys want to know, this I ordered from Amazon. It is 2mm elastic, 300 foot. And it's got many, many colors to it. And so that's what, I don't like that real thin elastic. I guess it's the 1mm. I don't know. I like the one that's just a little bit thicker. Okay, so now we need to get a button. Let's look in my coconut shell buttons. I really like these buttons. I have colored ones too. I just need, oh, there's my basket over there. We'll pull this little button basket over too, just in case I don't find a coconut shell one that I like, because I'm getting down to just the small ones now. Oh, this one looks really nice. I don't know, I don't think those holes are big enough for the elastic to slide in it. Let me see. Let me cut a piece of this. Let me cut this end off of the elastic. And then I'm going to burn it. Okay, so I got this. This is a big grill lighter, but to do this, you just barely light the end of it, and then it takes all those frizzes off and everything. I still don't think it's going to fit. I think those holes in there are too small. Yeah, it's not going to go in there. So, I got this one, but this one's all chipped. I mean, it does kind of add character to it, and the elastic surely fits. And your best bet is to use the 2-hole instead of like a 4-hole. I mean, you could make a 4-hole work. Yeah, there's not any other ones. Oh, what's this one? I'm making a mess. This one is nice. Let me check these. These holes might not be big enough for it to go in. Oh, well, it did go in. Is this button big enough? Is the question. I think it'll be big enough. Let's just go with that. Let's get these buttons picked up later. Okay. So there's that, but I do have this. I wonder if I have, I've got decorative buttons. I don't want decorative buttons. Ooh, but that one's, oh, it's got 4 holes, but look how pretty that would have been. I mean, I could still probably, I don't know if the hole's big enough though. It is. I could go this way diagonal. Can we get it in that hole right there? And sometimes you guys can use your pokey tool and just twist it around a little bit, and it'll give you the space you need. I've done that many times. It works better with the coconut shell buttons though. Oh, looky there, we got it. Oh, I went through the wrong one. I was supposed to go through the diagonal one. Spending way too much time on this. We did it. There. So if you go diagonal on it, it'll work. So I think I'm going to go with that one. Sorry for all that, you guys. I can just put that in there right now. I can probably cut some of that out. Okay. We gotta see how big. I don't plan on it getting super bulky. Okay, let's go here. Okay. Get this and put it back. Hopefully I gave myself enough here. You know what? I don't think I did. I don't know. We'll see. We gotta go through here first. Yeah, I think it'll be enough, and I think that'll be enough. Okay, so there's that. We're going to come down here. I got a little closer to the edge than I wanted to be, but it'll be all right right there. So we're going to tie our knot. We're trying to tie our knot. Okay, I think we'll go right there. And it's gonna get tighter, you guys. You just want to make sure you give yourself some room. Okay. So there's that. Now we want to put in some note papers. I'm going to put note papers there, and I think note papers there. I don't think I'm going to put note papers in the back one. So let me get those gathered up. Actually, already inked them and everything. I got these from Carolyn Musing. I only printed 4 of these, and we've got something printed on the back of them too. I got it from Carolyn's Musings, and I got them actually for Bible journaling, which I've really gotten into, where you leave your notes and everything right in your Bible. And I have actually gotten a journaling Bible that I just received it. I haven't used it yet, and it's an ESV, which I wanted. And I haven't like really gotten into it, but you can take papers and add them right into your journal. Like I am using sticky notes, and then, you know, doing all the highlighting and all that stuff for Bible journaling. And I like the idea of having it all in one thing. Right now I've got a Bible journal that I'm writing all my notes in that I use for, I've been doing this deeper dive, starting with Genesis. And I think right now I'm up to Genesis 32. It's just amazing that those things that you pick up, you know, the more you are into God's Word, the more you read. I've read the Bible through completely 1 time, the New Testament 3 times. Our Bible studies as a family, we're still in the Old Testament. We're up to Psalms. And that'll make 2 times for the Old Testament. And now I started back at the beginning. It'll be the 3rd time for reading the Old Testament. But it's been an amazing experience. Anyway, back to what we're doing here. So 2 will go in this one, and then 2 will go in the other one. I didn't want a whole lot of pages and all that in here because, like I said, I can't store my journals. I don't have the room. So I've got to do what works the best. So there's one there. And it's just 2 different digitals that I decided to use. And they're really pretty. Like, this one has a date. You can actually date it. And then we've got He Knows the Heart here. Look at, and the colors are perfect. So we're going to have, do I want to do it that way? Or do I want to reverse one this way? And do it like this. Yeah, I like it that way. Okay, so got one this way. And you're probably thinking, well, what's the sense of putting that in there if you're only doing 2? Well, because I do want a place to write my notes, because sometimes the cards aren't enough, you know? And since I'm using this and not my notebook, I'm going to have a little more space to write. So all my notes, I think I'll just use it how it comes, because I'm not putting one in the back. Only one there and one there. So let's do this. And these aren't 8.5 by 11. I printed them smaller. So where's my pokey tool? There's one. So much easier when you only have a few pages. Okay, there's that one. Let's get a needle and some thread. Take the plastic off. Isn't this such a pretty color? Such a pretty color. This also came from Amazon. It was a whole big set. And I'm glad that wax thread isn't real expensive. But I haven't had to buy any ever since I bought this. It lasts forever. So one good investment is wax thread. The reason I like wax thread is because when you're trying to tie, what do I do with the plastic sleeve for that? There it is. When you're trying to tie your knots, it holds itself in place, which is so amazing, because I started out using the embroidery floss, and gosh, it was just hard to make sure that that stayed and tied when you're trying to tie it, because you want it to be, you know, a fairly tight knot. So I saw people using wax thread, and I'm like, you know, let's get some of that. And the way it holds its place, that was the selling point for me. Because you can tie and it stays. Don't gotta use somebody else's finger or your own finger to hold it in place or any of that stuff. Okay. I probably could have stapled these in, but I didn't really want to staple them. I like the whole pamphlet stitch thing, and you know, the neatness of it. Come on, boy, I had that. Okay, we're just going to, it's nothing fancy, we're just going to do a couple knots. We're just going to cut the strings, no bows, none of that. And just like that. Let's go to the second one. Make sure my papers are in order. And we are going to get those in there. There. Oopsie. There. There. Okay. I usually have the harder time doing these flip-flops because there's so much flapping around. Did we stay lined up? I think so. Going in the wrong hole. What are you doing? And it's not. I usually use clips, and then I don't got to worry about it. But that hole is really small. It was hard to not have so much hanging there. This is why I don't like sewing these, because everything is in the way. But we made it, so. And because of the weird way my paper's glued, I'm having to wrestle this folio. Like I said, I don't normally do them this way. With the papers, I don't generally cover over my folded places. Go. We got our signatures stitched in. Just a couple pages of notes to be able to write. And so now I will be adding pockets and stuff maybe as we do the Bible study, or I might just go ahead and add pockets and stuff right now. I don't know yet. I will decide on that. But yeah, that's all I've got for you right now, you guys. So the next videos that you're going to be seeing, we're going to actually be starting the Bible study. Okay, so yeah, I thank you guys for staying tuned, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.